people, do we have a treat for you this morning? We got this pig back that's harassing us that last week took my belongings, and we are citing the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, their ruling to this pig. And this morning we have a gentleman taking signatures for public water, no fluoride in the water, no drugs in the water, no shit in the water, no piss in the water, no nothing in the water. So this pig rises up again. He comes here again. He must have wrote his report again. He comes here again looking for some trouble. So now he just went into the to Shitty Hall after accosting this gentleman and then telling him that he cannot have his structure. I helped put this structure together, and it was easily put together. It's 2 frames, and it's gonna hold 2 signs. That's gonna direct the public to clean water. Put your signature here. So right now he's in City Hall. He's in Shitty Hall getting his walking orders, and we're gonna wait for this guy to come out because he approached me and I jumped in his face about it. So he's violating the First, Fourth, and the 14th Amendments.
He's not even supposed to park there.
He's not even supposed to park there.
Yeah, government sign, government vehicles prohibited.
Yes, it does say that. Wasting precious fuel on nothing, just to have the car idling while he's inside, wasting taxpayers' time, wasting his time and the taxpayers' time. Yes.
Yes, fucking stole a tire off the bike.
So how Councilman Graham here has just informed us that the bicyclist that was hit a couple months ago, a memorial was erected in her honor to let people know that either they need to pay more close attention to everybody that's on the streets, that we have to share these streets, that somebody actually went up and stole a tire off of the bike that was erect there. So somebody needed that bike more than the public and the person who it's honoring did. So wow. Right on. So viewer, what's going on right now? You done just jumped into this. Yeah. Yes. This guy versus this guy. Yeah. Right on. Yes. And right now this guy is inside there trying to get his marching orders because we are citing the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, their ruling, and this guy bumped away from us and ran inside to get some marching orders. So he's wasting precious fuel to be in there to find out what it is he can do now. now that we say we can erect structures and walk away from our property? Oh, right on.
He's already got one on. I already found one of them.
On that particular officer right there?
When he was hassling people here, waking them up in the morning, and he hassled about signs like that.
Right.
Trip had it.
Right.
I filed a complaint.
That's exactly what he was saying. He was saying that they were a trip hazard, they were a nuisance, they were nowhere in the public right of way.
Yeah, well, you can't do that. Going to the Ninth Circuit, you can't. I'm treating it as the city attorney now.
I'm almost sure he's in there doing that.
We should know. The tail.
Oh, right on. Viewers, that was Charlie Hill, the mayor's candidate. One of the mayor's candidates.
Oh, my God. Golly, don't sign your petition. Let people hold on to the right.
We need your signatures, people. No poison in the water. Nothing in the water. It's going to make the beer and Kool-Aid taste funny.
It's called democracy.
If you guys are coffee drinkers, it's going to make the coffee taste funny.
Charlie has refused to sign my petition.
See? And this is what he said. Our future, one of our future mayors has refused to sign a petition which tells us that he's for fluoride water.
He is. Pretty soon they're going to pay out that stand.
They're going to put yeah, if they can do this, they can do anything. So, here is where we're at with it. We're trying to get petitions, trying to get signatures. We need 20,000. So, I wish we need 20,000 in 23 days. Signatures that says we do not want anything in our water. We know how to brush our own teeth. This guy's still in there, you guys. It's been 5 minutes already. Wasting gas. He's wasting gas. Actually, he's in a high-speed pursuit right now. Oh, man. And I told this guy that this is going to go to YouTube. So, I mean, you know, if anybody told me that anything that I was doing was going to YouTube, I'd make sure it was the best that I was doing. And if this is his best, then he doesn't need this job. I'm almost sure there's somebody out there need him at this time of morning. There's somebody somewhere is in trouble, needs his help. Oh, this is good.
You're not allowed to have any signs from the city council. Because they put up signs that said this is a walking. And you can't have any signs up there. Well, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals said no. City ordinance do not trump the Constitution of the United States of America. Good morning. And I got a witness here. That the police officer hassled me before I even got my sign up.
Yes, he did. and I will attest to that. I'm 99, and I saw it. I helped put the sign up, and in the middle of it, this officer walks up and tells us that he cannot have. He says, "What are you doing?" And he says, "I'm putting my sign up. You can have that here." He says, "Yes, I can." And he says, "No, you can't." And he starts citing the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruling, and the officer like rung a bell, question mark above the head, lights turning on, and then he says, "I gotta go into that cave."
I think he went into the security to find out if what I'm saying is true. And what the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals said is basically that they can't do what they're doing.
They cannot do that.
And if they do it, then they'll put me under arrest, and they'll steal my time. I will take them into small claims court and sue their ass.
Yes.
And every day, I will sue their ass.
The Ninth Circuit ruled that the 4th and the 14th Amendments are being violated. The Houseless 4th Amendment and 14th Amendment is being violated. That's what the Ninth Circuit Court ruled.
Reminder for Joe, you might want to take up the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals decision just in case they have to deal with these stupid lawyers called city attorneys. And every time they have a case, they have to go outside and hire a new counsel, and they don't know what they're doing. And they charge the city.
They're getting them so young.
Thousands of dollars.
Hundreds and thousands of dollars.
And we got this guy here, and he parked right in front of us. Says,
With the engine idle. The engine is idling. The car, he's not on an emergency call, so the engine is idling. So this is fuel. This is fuel that costs $5 a gallon here. It's $5 a gallon here, and he's got his car idling, and he's nowhere around the vehicle. Hey, what etiquette for all police officers around our country?
This sign goes with this one here. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. And the truth will set you free.
What's going on, viewer? What's up? You've just been thrown into this. It's been 3 minutes, and this guy's been away from his car idling. So he's not on high-speed pursuit. Right now, he's in Shitty Hall. He's in there trying to get his marching orders against this. You guys see that? Against that right there. He accosted this gentleman this morning about his structure. Gentleman cited for him the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruling, and dude ran into City Hall. Now we are waiting on him to come back so he can tell us his business here at City Hall. Because every morning up until this point, he's been giving us shit. He tried to come take my belongings this morning. I went in there to use their latrine, and when I came back, he had already had my belongings saddled in his back seat. He knew I was in the bathroom, and he knew he was violating my First, my Fourth, and my 14th Amendment. The right to peacefully protest civilly, and the right to reasonably have my things seized and searched, which he did last week. Same things, and he's trying to say that he did not know that they were mine, that they didn't have my name on it. Well, he took the same things last week, same exact things, And if he doesn't have a memory on his job, then he doesn't need his job. Again, doesn't need his job. I mean, actually, what could be going on that's so important in Shitty Hall that he can leave his engine idling out here, or somebody that's in his need, they need him. I'm almost sure that there's somebody in the city that needs his assistance, that he's overlooking. He's overlooking that fact.
You like my shirt?
I do. I do. Volunteer.
Oh, you see what the swish says?
Yes. Swish, don't swallow, in blue. In fluorite blue, you guys.
God, I'm together in the year.
When I was a kid growing up, that was a color of fluorite they used to give me until it turned pink or red. Then it turned colors on me, and then it was like, oh, cool, I like going to dentists because they give you a lollipop that causes cavities, and then they give you some chewing gum, they give you a toothbrush, and they give you dental floss, and they gave you this flavored coloring drink to swish your mouth in. Swish, 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 and spit it out.
Hey, they must be cold over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, because they've been in there for a while now.
Hey, that piece of has been in there so long, he must be calling the governor. You know, there was a guy that I actually knew. My name is Dick Gregory.
Right,
He's a comedian,
right
but
on.
he's a political presentation guy.
Right,
He goes after the politics. Kind of like, who's that? Well, anyway, Dick Gregory used to say, if they tap your phone, don't get upset over it. Because you can go over to your phone and just pick it up and say, would you get me pizza with pepperoni? And dial, you don't even have to dial. You just pick it up. And pizza and pepperoni will come to you.
right on.
And he said the other thing is, you gotta remember, you don't have to pay your phone bill because they'll never shut you off.
Right,
Because they got you tapped.
right on. That makes sense.
So what you gotta do is you gotta use the very things that they're doing against you against them.
Right,
So you order pizza. The guy on the phone and say, Mr. Policeman, would you get me some pizza with pepperoni?
right. Some pizza with pepperoni on it. I've actually had friends whose phone line electricity stayed on for 2 years straight. They actually remember the last time that they paid their last bill, and just for some quirk in the system, their bill was overlooked month after month after month for 2 years. And before actually the city stepped in to turn off the electric, and then finally the phone went. So
Well,
just based on what my buddy just told me, it's now I'm led to believe that there was powers beyond them and us that could have been using his line to figure out the movers and shakers and the goings-ons of that that suburb. So I would not put it past that his phone had been hacked for that 2 years.
Oh, yeah, if you know your phone is hacked, what you do is you go on television and you give out your phone number and tell everybody to make long distance phone calls.
Right? Oh man. Okay, we're on 20 minutes here, and this guy is still in there. Yeah, he knows this is going to YouTube. He knows. I done told him. There's no doubt in my mind that he actually knows. He's probably seen himself on YouTube. So, and I mean, and the remedy to that fix is to not engage in frivolous acts that you know that you do not have to engage in. You know, his work ain't here. This ain't his job. The city hall don't want us here. The city hall don't want us here. Then they need to get off their asses and come out here themselves and do their own job. This is their job. They have the funds to move around the city, to give people, to help us. But they feel that they want to divert that money somewhere else. Here it is, for years they've been saying that they don't have the money. They cutting funding from schools. They're cutting it from mental illness facilities. They're taking it from the elderly. They're taking it from pensions. Talking about they have to shut down jobs. They do not have the money. They built a jail a couple of years ago and left that motherfucker empty and said that they did not have the money to they do not have the money to staff it. That's what they were talking about. But and I'm saying, so now, well, if they got the money to give TriMet to build a wing out to Clackamas Town Center, and to build a wing out to Oregon City, and now they're building a wing that's going out to Vancouver. If they got the money to do that, then they got the money to do anything. And now they got the money to put fluoride in water. So here we got these two guys again. Here's these clowns. Let's hear what they got to say. Oh, they're having a private meeting that probably has nothing to do with us.
Hi, John.
You know that there's no expectation from you're on camera. You're also being paid.
That's fine. I appreciate telling me. Basically, as long as you're out here standing next to your sign.
No, I can leave my sign a little bit. That's what the night circuit did.
Okay. But the night circuit isn't here. I am.
I know.
Okay.
Don't talk.
He said violate our rights.
So basically, the night circuit isn't here, but I am. So
The night circuit comes down with the laws.
okay, that's fine. But
And says
but
you
they
want
don't
to
drive-
take that sign
they
down
don't drive the police
because
car.
that sign is illegal.
Can
And that car
Joe,
says,
can I finish?
Shut
Can I
up,
finish?
no, let me
You're
continue.
unattended. It's going to go with you.
You can do it, but then I will
Well,
sue
you have to stand out here with him. So he said he's here to protest with us. He's here to protest with
You're
us.
already on report, and I will do it again today.
That's fine. I just want to let you know.
Go
I just
ahead.
wanted to
What do you?
give you what
The Constitution says you should not hassle me. Go away.
well, I am having a speech, Joe.
Yes,
So now he's
no.
doing he's invoking his First Amendment now.
Go away.
He's here to be a bully. He's using the First Amendment to do it,
There's limited prohibited.
and that's really immature.
Why are you not enforcing the law?
It's a police action, so I can't remember any.
No, there is no police action.
I'm
You
talking
said
about your time.
don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you.
No, you don't have to talk to me, sir.
No.
That doesn't mean I can't talk.
You're not on business. You're not on official business. What you're doing is violating the First Amendment.
I'm gonna say viewers are gonna see it too. Millions of viewers.
Okay, you can do
And
that.
the thing about writing you up is, even though you told me last time that you know it's on the record.
Okay. Very good. Well, as long as we have understanding.
We don't have no
Mr.
standing.
Yancey, I talked with the city attorney again, and basically he agreed with me to leave your stuff unattended, and it's
He's
going to
telling me
be a nuisance.
he's
and
gonna
I'm gonna
violate
take
my
it.
Fourth Amendment
And I'm
and my
with the
14th
property right.
Amendment.
And I
He's
just want to
gonna
let you know
he's
that.
illegally gonna
So-
seize my property, and he illegally
So,
searched
if you
it
go
last
back
time
to the
also.
City Hall, you take property with you.
So I'm telling him,
Next to
hey,
City Hall,
you know
you
what?
take it with you.
You know what?
And I'm just
My
letting you know I'm giving you fair warning.
my birth certificate and my social security card is missing. You had it last. You had my belongings last. You had them last. They was in your care last. So this officer is our janitor. He's our personal janitor today.
Yeah, you got your union, man. You need to get help from you.
And so we were right. He was in there talking to the city attorney to see what he could do against this one now. Goodbye, asshole. Hey, go do your job.
Well, we had a free conversation. I expect more. That's why I'm here, to annoy the shit out of it. City Hall! Read the Ninth Circuit automobile decision! Hey, you attorneys in there! Read your goddamn laws!
Right on. Okay, you guys, I'm signing off. And look at this, you guys. Flashing lights, and he's walking in the middle of the street. So he done single-handedly closed off one of the lanes. So the cars actually have to go around him now. So he's going across the street to harass somebody else. This should be on YouTube, you guys. Uh-oh. We got visuals and we got audibles. So let's see how this pans out. I think I'm gonna walk down it. Has nothing to do with what he's doing, so I stand corrected. All right, I'm gonna sign off, you guys, and I'll see you guys. I gotta send a message out that I lost my cord, so my charging cord. All right, it was great having you guys.